Khynnah bla shakem halor ka jing Kynnoh don kti ban Pynïap bi Heprit badang saus Snem gerta hanong ra Shillong udon hak observation home ka bapet ketana social welfare ka jylla ka director ketana social welfare ka kong Camelia Dorin Lingwa ka lai thu ba ka juvenile justice board ka jushong bishar man ka lai banai bat ki don khat arngut ki nong hikai ki bla jing rap ya ki Khynnah haka de ka jakasa bakin ka la ka jing im ki don kumba lai spa angut ki Khynnah ki bla pensa haka de ka jaka kiba kendo ya ki jingja ba per ka director ka loong ba hakini ki jaka pensa la don ki nong hikai ru ki balong kum ki kme ki kpa bat ki we ban sandor ban hikaya ki ban kala ka jing em ka babha bat bakin lan ki jing khuslai bat ki jing e la hikai ru ki jing shna babun jaj bat yakini ki tiar la depat bakin yo pisa ka social welfare ka la ri la sumaru ya ki long kme ki bakta khli bat ki don nyong pesan ngut bat nakini repun ringut kim dei ki riulum ki badai na bar jylla sho ka laong ba ka tra social welfare kaya te ba ka shubham foundation ban sam jing sop shaki Khynnah khnang ban light na ka jing pep school jong ki na marba ki ju pep school ha ka por ba ki poi banai bat kane kan pen kunno ya ka jing pep school jong ki palaya rap ki lingba ki agan wadi workers bat ki long me ba shem jing e ki laban phone ho number iwe not khandai pra ka sarkar la ajia rap ru ya ki long me ki ba she lok ki ba kala long me marwe bar ki blat men ki don kumba rib khandai hajar haga jalla bala ajia rap news pa san pho man ubnai
About the recent child from Nongra who was involved in the
He's with us now in the children in conflict with law observation home. And for this are counselors. So we have about 12 counselors in all the districts and then 33 in fact. And so these counselors, they take turns to do the counseling for this boy. That will be classified information. It's for us, like we know, but the intervention will be done by us as to how to do the support as well as the reformative interactive session with these children.
How many children?
Right now, there are about 300 across the Meghalaya. In fact, I've just come from Garo Hills also. They were there, and that is what the Honorable Chief Minister has said, that we will be completing these homes where they will be housed in a proper manner. So you'll get the updates from the Chief Minister, like office. But we had just shown that to him. Or children in need of care and protection, during the holidays, they go to their grandmother's place because the community takes care. It's only because of the economically social condition that they're not able to feed them well, then they stay with us. For per year, so per month, every child is supported 4,000 by the Office of the Honorable Chief Minister or the Social Welfare Department. In fact, those cases that we recently have, those cases that we had, so the District Child Protection Officer and our officer in charge of Integrated Child Protection Services, we have enrolled them, they are registered with us. So the perpetrator is covered under the children in conflict with law. So those people are with us, the perpetrator. In the meantime, the victim's family, which is also economically weak, they are also enrolled with us. And just now, if you would heard, the Honorable Chief Minister has a scheme which is given by the by him, where he's taking care of single mothers and senior citizens, where they are given 750 rupees assistance per month. You might see this is less, but we give them in 2 quarters, and it comes to quite a few crores per year because we have about 69,000 with us throughout the length and breadth of Meghalaya. So these are the different interventions and the discussions that has been talked with. And you would also know we have the scheme for adolescent girl. We have a lot of teenage pregnancy because of the dropout rate. For intervention, the Honorable Chief Minister has therefore been distributing at his own initiative the sanitary pads, which we are having MOU with Subham Foundation, which employs about 1,500 members of the self-help group to do these organic sanitary pads, so that the children they will come to school, because when they have these menstrual cycle, they stop coming to school 5 days. So in a year, 40 days, so they become automatic dropouts. So to intervene with this issue, the Honorable Chief Minister has therefore initiated the scheme for distribution of vending machines for sanitary pads in the colleges and in the high secondary, and in the meantime for distribution to economically weaker section. And on top of that, we have the Anganwadi centers. So we have 1,700 uncovered villages, if you are to know. Why? Because for one village, you need 100 households. But since we have 40 households in villages scattered, right? Like Shillong, and then we have in Peninsula 40 villages or 25 villages or 60. So they cannot be categorized as a one village because you have 25 households or 40 households. So because of this, the government under our Honorable Chief Minister is therefore tapping into 1,700 villages. For this, we will have the Anganwadi centers for which we are giving the support, and then we are creating all these. So we are generating employment by, we are going to give employment to Anganwadi workers. Already we have 6,152 plus 5,000 plus workers. So Social Welfare Department is therefore giving employment to about 15,000 personnel at different levels. So we also have the women helpline, which is 181. So you can call for all issues. And when we need to take care of these women, we keep them in our one-stop centers or shelter homes. Then we also have for children below 18 years. For below 18 years, we categorize them as children. We have them the child helpline. So for this, both of this, we have our young people working with us 24/7. No Christmas, no New Year, no Easter, you know. And so we are taking care of them also. And so you can call 1098 for these issues that is happening around town. Supposing abandoned child or abuse is happening, then people can call these helplines, which are now under the direct watch of and the direct charge of the Honorable Chief Minister. This we again have 1,400 orphans or children in need of care and protection. So under this we have all over the districts, and we have the staff and personnel who are funded by the Ministry, and Social Welfare Department therefore takes care of this. So this is called the Mission Vatsalya, that means a mother nurturing care. Under this we also have the Meghalaya State Protection for Child's Rights, which is where we have Madam Agatha Sangma as the chairperson, and currently we are working on all these issues for the care of the children. And then we also have the institutions where we call children in conflict with the law. Like we just had these incidents, right, in these different localities where the children are in conflict with the law. These are taken care of by our district child protection officers, where we have the Juvenile Justice Board under Social Welfare Department, where they are sitting for counseling, they're sitting on rehabilitation, and they're sitting on how to get these. So these kids who have committed the crimes are with us in the observation homes. Because under 18 years they have to be with us because they are called children in conflict with law. The children in need of care and protection are governed by the child welfare committees. So time and again these child welfare committees does counseling for all these children, so that because they don't have a mother's love and care, the government of Meghalaya through our house mothers, then house fathers, then educators, music educators, of which you will remember the Honorable Chief Minister has been given those musical instruments because day in day out all these children are under these are being taken care of by us. So we have these special educators in the homes. So the Honorable Chief Minister will be visiting these homes, for which is out there in Maukasiang. So we have these 6 units. So under CNCP, we have shelter homes for children whose parents might be EWS, economically weaker section, not necessarily orphans, or maybe the fathers have run away. So that is where we have these. And then under observation home or child place of safety, this is where we have in conflict of law with law. That means the children who come across the borders. When they want to go to other states, they get stopped, or the police will stop them in some of the border areas, like supposing Pynïap or supposing Dauku. Then these, if they are under 18, we take care of them. So they put in our safety homes. So in safety homes, we have house mother, then we have the chokidars, then we have the educators, then we have people who help them with embroidery and knitting. You might not know it, we have just repatriated some of them to across our country. So for this we have to coordinate with the Ministry of Home Affairs, we have to coordinate with Ministry of External Affairs and with the High Commissioner of these different countries, and then we have repatriate. But they go back not empty, they go back with the the clothes they've designed or the handiworks which they've done. All right, so I wear them sometimes, and then they sell them, and the money which we sell in the stalls which we have, we give it to them. We open a bank account for them, so they go back with money. So in this way, you have happy kids who've gone, because we want to minimize mental stress, we want to minimize depression, we want to minimize. So, and then you might know also that of these orphans that we have in Meghalaya, especially our tribal communities, the clan, the poor doesn't want them to be given for adoption. That is where the state government takes care of them. So this is the essence of Meghalaya government, which takes care of the children. Then we also have social defense, where we have Shakti Sedan, Shakti Niwas. Here we have women who are mentally challenged, who have been thrown in the streets. We have about 75 of them. 66 of them are not our tribal communities. They come from other states, but they're mentally challenged. For this, we have our children, young people, like 12 of them, in all these centers who take care. So they cook for them, they clothe them, they bathe them. This is where I find like the goodness of God is there, because we are a society, a government that cares even for people who come from other states, and they are not left in the lurch. And because of that, there's so much goodwill. And if you would have heard now, Sir was saying about the happiness quotient. So if you see in the length and breadth of Meghalaya, we don't have beggars, especially from tribal communities.